Have you ever felt like you see the world differently? Like you're walking to the beat of a drummer only you can hear? Perhaps you've been told you're too much, too sensitive, or even too intense. What if I told you that these very traits, the ones that might make you feel misunderstood or out of place, are actually signs of something profoundly rare and incredibly powerful? Today, we're diving deep into the extraordinary insights of Carl Jung, one of the most brilliant and visionary minds in the history of psychology. We're going to explore 8 distinct signs that suggest you possess an exceptionally rare personality, a unique psychological makeup that sets you apart and, more importantly, equips you for a life of deep meaning and impact. This isn't just about understanding yourself. It's about transforming your self-perception, recognizing your inherent power, and embracing the unique path you're here to walk. If you've ever felt like an old soul in a young body, or an alien observing human customs, this video is your mirror. It's time to stop trying to fit into a mold that was never meant for you, and start recognizing the rare, incredible being you truly are. Let's begin this journey of self-discovery. Sign 1. You possess an incredibly intense inner world, rich with symbolism and vivid imagery. Have you ever found yourself lost in thought, not just daydreaming, but actively constructing intricate narratives, dissecting complex ideas, or exploring vibrant, symbolic landscapes within your mind? If so, you're experiencing the first sign of a rare personality, an intense inner world. This isn't a fleeting mental escape. It's a constant, often profound, engagement with the depths of your psyche. Jung taught us about introversion, not as shyness or social awkwardness, but as a primary orientation where psychological energy naturally flows inward. For you, the most compelling drama often unfolds within. Your mind isn't just a place to store information. It's a living, breathing cosmos, a dynamic theater where ideas, emotions, and archetypal images play out. You're continuously processing, synthesizing, and interpreting life through a rich tapestry of symbols, dreams, and profound insights that might seem nonsensical or overly complex to others but hold deep, guiding meaning for you. Think of it like having an internal supercomputer, constantly running complex algorithms on the data of your life, connecting dots that others don't even see. This isn't an escape from reality. It's how your highly perceptive psyche makes sense of it. Your internal landscape is vibrant, often more real and compelling than external events. You might find immense solace in the quiet contemplation of nature, a piece of art, or simply your own thoughts, because these are the environments where your inner world truly comes alive. This deep, continuous dialogue with your unconscious is your native language. It's where your unique creativity often stems from, where you solve complex problems, and where you access profound wellsprings of wisdom. This inner richness can make the superficialities of the outer world seem overwhelming or even boring, leading to a profound need for solitude to recharge and reconnect with your inner source. Social gatherings, especially those focused on small talk, can quickly drain your energy, not because you dislike people, but because your system is designed for deeper engagement. Don't mistake your need for inner exploration as withdrawal. It's the fertile ground where your unique insights are born, where your spirit is nourished, and where you access the wellsprings of your creativity and intuitive knowledge. It's a sign of a truly profound and differentiated consciousness, capable of perceiving nuances and connections far beyond the ordinary. This intense inner life means you are rarely bored when alone, and indeed, solitude is often when you feel most alive and productive. Sign 2. You've always felt like an outsider, a silent observer of the human comedy. From a young age, have you sensed a fundamental difference between yourself and the majority? A feeling of watching life unfold rather than being fully immersed in the mainstream currents? This pervasive sense of being an outsider isn't just a fleeting emotion. It's a deep-seated awareness that you operate on a different frequency than most. It's a powerful indicator of a rare personality. Jung's work often hints at what we might call the outsider archetype, an individual who, by their very nature, stands slightly apart from the collective. This isn't necessarily a negative feeling or a sign of social inadequacy. Instead, it's a critical distance that allows for unique perspectives and a profound capacity for empathy without getting completely lost in the crowd's opinions or emotions. You likely see patterns, contradictions, and deeper truths that others miss because you're not as unconsciously invested in the prevailing narratives or societal conditioning. You're observing the human play with a keen, often detached eye. This detachment, while sometimes painful and lonely, is a crucial aspect of your psychological makeup. It frees you from the unconscious pulls of groupthink, herd mentality, and societal pressures, allowing for true objectivity and independent thought. You might find yourself questioning traditions, norms, or popular opinions that others readily accept. This feeling of being other is not a flaw. It's a critical stepping stone on your path to a profound destiny. It's from this vantage point that you can offer unique insights, challenge the status quo, and ultimately contribute something truly original and necessary to the world. This sense of being an observer can sometimes lead to feelings of isolation or a yearning for deeper connection, as you may struggle to find others who truly see or understand your perspective. However, it also cultivates a profound sense of self-reliance and an unwavering commitment to your own truth. You learn to trust your own judgment above external validation. This ability to stand apart, to see clearly from the periphery, is not a burden but a unique gift. It prepares you to be a visionary, a truth teller, or a bridge builder between different ways of seeing the world. And I'll reveal what that profound destiny is as we explore more signs throughout this journey. Sign 3. You are driven by an insatiable hunger for meaning and truth beyond the superficial. Are you someone who simply cannot settle for easy answers? Do you feel an almost primal urge to dig beneath the surface of everything, seeking the underlying truth and meaning in life, relationships, existence itself, and even the smallest of daily interactions? This unyielding quest for deeper understanding and ultimate reality is a hallmark of a rare personality. This drive is deeply connected to Jung's concept of the transcendent function, the natural human tendency to seek meaning, purpose, and connection between conscious and unconscious processes. For you, life isn't just a series of events to be experienced. It's a profound mystery to be unraveled, a puzzle demanding to be solved. Your mind is constantly questioning, exploring philosophical and existential dilemmas, or diving into spiritual traditions that offer a broader perspective beyond the material. This isn't just intellectual curiosity. It's a soul-level hunger, an imperative that guides your every inquiry. You likely find superficial conversations, small talk, or pursuits of purely material gain profoundly unsatisfying, even irritating, because your mind is wired for depth and significance. While others might be content with surface-level explanations, you're always asking why. And what's the deeper meaning? You're searching for the philosopher's stone of existence, not in ancient alchemy, but in the realm of consciousness itself, seeking the ultimate truth, wholeness, and interconnectedness of all things. This profound quest can make you seem intense or overly serious to others, and you might struggle to engage with those who don't share this innate drive for depth. However, this relentless pursuit of meaning is absolutely vital for your soul's evolution and your psychological growth. It compels you to continuously learn, to grow, and to transform. It's what pushes you past conventional wisdom and into realms of original thought and discovery. This isn't being too serious or overthinking. It's your soul's imperative, a clear sign you're wired for depth, purpose, and ultimately, for contributing profound insights to the world. You are a seeker of wisdom, and your path is one of continuous revelation. Sign 4. You possess an almost overwhelming empathy and sensitivity to others' energies. Do you walk into a room and immediately sense the underlying mood, the unspoken tensions, or the emotional currents circulating among people? Do you feel the joy, pain, or anxiety of others so deeply that it almost feels like your own, sometimes without a word being spoken? This intense empathy and sensitivity to the emotional and energetic currents around you is a clear sign of a rare and profound personality. This isn't merely sympathy or cognitive empathy. It's a profound energetic absorption. You are often natural healers, confidants, and mirrors for others, intuitively understanding what's truly going on beneath the surface of their words or actions. You pick up on subtle cues, micro-expressions, unspoken tensions, and hidden motivations that most people completely miss. Your nervous system is highly attuned, making you a sort of emotional sponge, taking in the feelings of those around you. Jung's concepts, particularly around the collective unconscious and the interconnectedness of psyches, help us understand how deeply attuned you are to the broader human experience. You're tapping into a universal emotional field. While incredibly powerful for connection, this sensitivity also makes you prone to emotional exhaustion, overwhelm, and even physical discomfort if you don't learn to manage your energy and protect your boundaries. You might find yourself avoiding crowded places or needing significant downtime after intense social interactions. This sensitivity, while challenging, is also a profound gift. It's what allows you to offer truly compassionate support, to understand complex interpersonal dynamics, and to perceive the world with an unparalleled depth of feeling. You are a bridge between souls, capable of profound understanding and often acting as an unconscious catalyst for healing in others. It's crucial for you to develop strong energetic boundaries and self-care practices to harness this power without being consumed by it. Later, I'll share a technique Jung hinted at for managing this energy without shutting down your unique abilities. Your heightened sensitivity is not a weakness. It's a profound strength, a finely tuned instrument for perceiving the world. Sign 5. You have an unusual comfort or discomfort with your own shadow and the shadows of others. Most people spend their lives unconsciously repressing their less desirable traits, their vulnerabilities, their perceived darker impulses, and even their immense untapped potentials, what Jung famously called the shadow. This is the unconscious aspect of the personality that the conscious ego does not identify with. But if you have a rare personality, you likely have an unusual, almost unavoidable relationship with your own shadow. You might be acutely aware of your own flaws, insecurities, anger, envy, or hidden motives, and perhaps even feel a strange pull or necessity to explore them rather than deny them. Shadow integration is the process of acknowledging, understanding, and ultimately integrating these disowned parts of ourselves. Unlike those who keep their shadow locked away, projecting it onto others or remaining blissfully unaware, individuals with rare personalities are often compelled to confront their shadow earlier or more intensely in life. This isn't a comfortable process. It can be deeply painful and disorienting. However, facing these aspects leads to a deeper self-awareness, psychological maturity, and genuine integrity. It means you're less likely to project your own unacknowledged issues onto others, fostering more authentic relationships. Furthermore, you can often perceive the shadow in others and in society with startling clarity. You see through pretense, hypocrisy, and the collective unconscious motivations that drive groups. You recognize the underlying fears, unexpressed aggressions, or unconscious desires that shape human behavior. This isn't about being dark or cynical. It's about seeing life in its uncomfortable fullness, embracing paradox, and understanding the complete spectrum of human experience. You understand that light cannot exist without shadow, and true wholeness requires acknowledging both. Embracing your shadow is not a weakness. It's an act of profound courage, psychological honesty, and the hallmark of a truly integrated self. This allows you to navigate complex moral dilemmas and societal challenges with a deeper, more nuanced understanding. Sign 6. You feel an undeniable, often unsettling, pull towards becoming your authentic self, a process Jung called individuation. Have you ever felt an internal pressure, an insistent, sometimes disruptive, urge to break free from societal expectations, family norms, or even your own past self, to become something more genuine, more aligned with your deepest truth? This deep-seated, often powerful drive is what Carl Jung called individuation, the lifelong process of becoming a unified, integrated individual, separate from the collective pressures and true to your unique essence. It's the journey of becoming your unique, whole self. For you, this isn't just about self-improvement or personal growth as a hobby. It's an imperative, a non-negotiable directive from your soul. You might find yourself instinctively rebelling against conventional career paths, dissolving relationships that no longer serve your growth, or embarking on profound internal transformations that puzzle and perhaps even alienate those around you. This rebellion isn't out of spite, but because your inner compass, guided by what Jung called the self-archetype, the blueprint for your innate wholeness, demands alignment with your true nature. You simply cannot ignore this inner call without experiencing significant inner conflict or suffering. The path of individuation is often solitary and challenging because it requires you to listen to your inner voice above all others, to forge your own unique way in the world. It means shedding false identities, confronting uncomfortable truths about yourself and others, and taking risks that align with your deepest values. But it ultimately leads to profound fulfillment, authenticity, and the realization of your unique potential. It is the path to psychological liberation and genuine self-actualization. As promised earlier about managing intense energy, especially the kind that comes with deep empathy and the challenges of individuation, Jung offered a powerful technique: active imagination. This isn't mere daydreaming. It involves consciously engaging with your unconscious through dreams, fantasies, or internal images, allowing characters, symbols, and emotions to emerge and speak or interact with you. It's a direct, waking dialogue with your inner world, allowing you to ask questions of your unconscious, receive insights, and process complex emotions in a safe, controlled environment. For example, if you're struggling with a recurring dream symbol, you might actively imagine entering that dream, asking the symbol what it represents, or interacting with a figure from your unconscious. This technique helps you integrate disparate parts of your psyche, gain profound insights into your challenges, and find guidance from within, without being overwhelmed by external stimuli or projections. It empowers you to process emotions, gain self-knowledge, and find your own solutions, enabling you to maintain your sensitivity and commitment to individuation without succumbing to their potential challenges. Sign 7. You frequently experience recurring synchronistic events and meaningful coincidences. Do you often notice coincidences that feel far too meaningful to be random? Like thinking of an old friend you haven't spoken to in years just before they call or text you, or stumbling upon the exact book, piece of information, or person you needed at precisely the right moment to solve a problem or offer a crucial insight. If these aren't isolated incidents but a recurring, almost consistent theme in your life, you're experiencing synchronicity. Jung defines synchronicity as an acausal connecting principle, where an inner psychological state, like a thought, feeling, or a specific question you're grappling with, is mirrored by an external event. There's no apparent cause and effect link between the inner state and the outer event, yet they occur together with profound meaning for the individual. For those with rare personalities, this phenomenon is often heightened and more frequent because you are intrinsically more attuned to the subtle signals and deeper interconnectedness of the universe. Your unconscious is often in closer dialogue with the collective unconscious, making these meaningful pings more apparent. These aren't just flukes, lucky breaks, or happy accidents. They are significant communications from the universe, the collective unconscious, or perhaps even your higher self. They affirm your path, guide your decisions, highlight important insights, or confirm that you are exactly where you need to be. They suggest a deeper interconnectedness between your individual psyche and the broader fabric of reality, implying that your journey and your heightened awareness are intrinsically linked to the larger, unseen currents of life. When you experience synchronicity, it's like the universe is whispering directly to you, validating your path, and confirming your unique vibrational frequency. It's a powerful sign that you are not merely a random individual, but an active participant in a larger, meaningful cosmic dance. Pay close attention to these whispers. They are clues to your destiny and often provide precisely the guidance you need at critical junctures. They remind you that you are part of something much greater. Sign 8. You feel a deep, often undefined, sense of archetypal calling or destiny. Finally, perhaps the most profound sign of a rare personality is an undeniable, often undefined, sense that your life is meant for something more significant than the mundane. It's not just ambition or a desire for success. It's a deep, soul-level recognition of a unique purpose or archetypal calling. This feeling is often accompanied by a quiet but persistent pressure to actualize something profound. This feeling often manifests as a compelling inner drive to contribute to something larger than yourself, whether through creating art that moves people, engaging in deep healing work for others, fostering groundbreaking innovation, leading others spiritually or intellectually, or simply by living a life of profound authenticity that inspires those around you. You might feel a profound sense of responsibility to live authentically, to share your insights, or to make a specific, meaningful impact that aligns with your deepest values and your innate gifts. This aligns with Jung's idea of the self-archetype guiding you towards wholeness and the realization of your unique mythopoiesis, the creation of your own life's grand narrative or myth. This calling can be daunting because it often requires you to step outside comfortable boundaries, challenge conventional wisdom, and forge your own unique path. Much like a hero on a hero's journey, you might find yourself drawn to unconventional studies, careers, or lifestyles that align with this inner sense of purpose, even if they don't make immediate logical sense to others. You feel a pressure to live your life in a way that truly matters, not just for personal gain, but for the collective good, for the evolution of consciousness, or for the benefit of humanity. This sense of destiny is the ultimate expression of your rare personality, a recognition that your unique psychological makeup has a vital, perhaps even fated, role to play in the unfolding of human consciousness. Embrace this calling, however daunting or unclear it may seem. Allow it to guide you, even if the path ahead isn't fully visible. For it is through this authentic path that you will find your deepest fulfillment, your greatest joy, and express the full magnitude of who you are. Your rarity is not a burden. It is your ultimate gift to the world. If these 8 signs resonate deeply with you, take a moment to truly absorb what that means. You are not too much, too sensitive, or too different. You are a rare and vital force in the tapestry of humanity. What might have been perceived as flaws, oddities, or eccentricities by yourself or others are, in fact, powerful indicators of a highly evolved, profoundly aware, and uniquely gifted psyche. With such rare gifts, there is often a profound responsibility. The responsibility to cultivate these qualities, to understand their power, and to express them authentically in the world. Your journey of self-discovery isn't just for your own growth. It's a contribution to the collective evolution of consciousness. You are here to bring a unique perspective, to challenge the conventional, to foster deeper empathy, and to illuminate paths that others cannot yet see. You are here to dream new realities into existence and to anchor higher frequencies into the everyday. It's time to stop trying to fit into a mold that was never designed for you, and instead, to truly inhabit the magnificent, rare being that you are. Embrace your intense inner world, your outsider's perspective that allows for unique clarity, your relentless pursuit of truth and meaning, your profound empathy that connects you to all life, and your courage to face the shadow within and without. Listen to the whispers of synchronicity as the universe guides you, and answer the deep, undeniable calling within your soul. The world doesn't need more conformity. It desperately needs the unique vision, the profound empathy, the unwavering search for truth, and the transformative power that only rare personalities like yours can offer. Your presence, your insights, and your very being are a catalyst for change, a beacon for authenticity. Embrace your rarity. Live your myth. The world is waiting for you. If this video resonated with you, please hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and subscribe for more deep dives into psychology, self-discovery, and the profound wisdom of Carl Jung. Let me know in the comments below which of these signs resonated with you the most, or if you recognize any of these traits in yourself. I love reading your insights. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.